Hey friends! Alright, so I have something I'm really excited about today. So I've decided to start a mini-series on faith and fear. And this is something that's been really important in my life recently. Definitely a lot of fear and everything with starting these videos. But I've just really thought about it, and this morning I was just kind of walking my dog and I actually saw this spot which reminded me of a really scary incident, which I'll talk about in the next video, I believe. And it got me thinking, what else has been super scary in my life that I could talk about? So today, I bring you a really scary incident. So my family went to Yellowstone a few years back, quite a few. I was about in 3rd grade, so little 10-year-old Kennedy. And we went on a rafting trip, and it wasn't whitewater rafting, nothing crazy, See, the weirdest thing is I do the most ordinary things and the craziest things happen to me. That's just kind of how my life goes. So just a slow river raft trip down the Snake River in Wyoming. And the guy was like, hey, what's really fun is to jump off the edge of the raft and do that. So we did. And I was kind of an adventurous little kid, doing all these things. So I kept jumping off the raft whenever he gave us the opportunity. And one of the times, close to the end, he said, hey, what would be really cool? Jump off the front. And he kind of instead of going from the back and jump off the side, go more towards the front and jump off the side. But kid mind, you're going, oh, the front. Okay, that means directly the middle of the front. We're going to do that. And what I failed to realize was currents are a thing. And that did not serve me well. So I jumped off before he could really say anything. And I go, whoop, and the current sweeps me, and I pop up, and I'm like, why am I seeing yellow? That's not normal. What is that? And I started to panic because I realized I was under the raft. So my whole family was above me, and I was just under the raft in the river. And the only reason I could breathe was because there was a slight space between the water and the raft. But I was very scared, as you can see. Talking about it makes me a little freaked out. But and so I was a young kid, it's a fuzzy memory slightly because there was so much adrenaline, but I do remember being very, very fearful, and I was just kind of like, God, please help me, because I don't know what to do. And I was swimming, and I was trying to go against the current to pop out back where I came from in the front of the raft. What I didn't realize was that that's not possible when you weigh 80 pounds, and currents are very strong. So I was swimming, and I was fighting so hard, and I kind of gave up. I was like, why isn't this working? I don't know what to do. I'm very afraid. And in that moment, I kind of just stopped, and I kind of just accepted my situation, and I was like, okay, I'm alive, breathing. It could be worse, but I am stuck. And I just kind of had this urge, swim left. And at first I was like, no, I want to swim forward. I don't want to swim left. But I swam left, and I was able to pop out from the side, but what you see is it seems so much farther to go left. I did not want to go left, but when I finally did, I was free. And then I started flowing down the river by myself, and my eyes just went whoop, and I got way more terrified because now not only was I floating down the river, but I was very alone. See, before, my family had been just right above me. They didn't know where I was, but I knew where they were. But then I was alone, and I was going somewhere, and I didn't know where I was going. And my dad sees that, and you can see the relief on his face, because he knows where I am now. He knows I'm not drowning, and but he can see how scared I am. So he has his keys in his pocket, car keys, a hotel key, everything that we needed. Everything is so important. But me, his daughter, is floating away down the river, and he sees I am terrified. So he jumps in, and he gets to me, and he kind of grabs onto me, and he's like, keep your feet up, don't get caught, and he just calms me down. He's like, hey, I know you're really scared right now, but it's okay because I've got you. You are in my arms, you are safe, they will come get us, we're okay. And it took a minute, but I realized, okay, I am safe, I am okay, it's going to be all right because my dad is right here with me. And this is how I see our faith. A lot of times we're in a really scary situation. We feel like we're drowning. We're like, God, I said, please help me. where are you? And we don't know where he is. Like, we know he's up there. We're like, no, come here, come to me, please. He's right above us, but we don't feel him there with us, and it's scary because we can't see him. And then he kind of gives us like a little hint, helpful hint. He like lets us know, go left. And you're like, no, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna go left. That doesn't seem right to me. And you're like, okay, I'll try it, because there's no other options. And you go left, and then you're like, okay, I'm safe. And then the second after that, you're like, oh no, I'm not, no, I'm floating along, I'm all alone. And I'm scared, because I don't know where I'm going. But I followed you, but now I don't know where I'm going. And that is so scary. But he sees you. He sees you and he says, I know you're afraid, do not be afraid. And he has everything important. And he jumps in and he saves you. And he says, don't be afraid, I've got you, you're in my arms, you are loved, you are special, you're important, and I want you to follow me. Just listen, it'll be okay. And all of that is so awesome, because God is always watching out for us. He's always there, and even when it seems like we're drowning and we're not quite sure where to go, he's right there. And he's helping us, and he's guiding us every step of the way. And he wants us to know that we are loved, and that we are safe, and we are saved because of him. And because he jumped in, he had everything important in his pockets. He said, this is my son, Jesus, and I love him so much, but I love you because you are also my daughter, you are also my son, and I need to save you as well. So he jumped in with everything in his pockets. He gave it all up, and he saved us. He saved us because he loved us so much. So when you're afraid, just know that it's going to be okay. Hold on to those moments of fear and just say, you know what? I'll be still because I know that my God is with me. So that's it. Thank you everyone for listening. And keep tuned because there's going to be another video. I'll probably release them all at the same time. I'm thinking 3 in our mini-series probably, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, bye. Have a good day.